Welcome in, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. All right, everyone, now that we're in the month of December, I wanted to remind you that this is a wealth activation month. It is one of the strongest money expansion months of the year. So if you're in this specific reading today, you're in alignment with your wealth era. I want you to be open and ready to receive because there is a lot coming in for you. So I wanted to bring you some messages that your soul needs to hear as you're moving through this month of December. All right, Scorpio, let's call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with a guardian angel oracle card first. So as you're stepping into your wealth era, this is your guardian angel bringing forward a message your soul needs to hear. So they want you to focus. Focus is going to be a superpower for you. All right, so in a split second, as you shift your focus, you can influence the quantum field's response to your vibration. Now, everything is being recalibrated and magnetized to align with your frequency. So let me read that to you one more time. In a split second, as you shift your focus, you can influence the quantum field response to your vibration. Now everything is being recalibrated and magnetized to align with your frequency. And focus is going to be a superpower because when you're centered in your own true frequency and vibration and you're staying within that, you start to create this ripple effect. And staying focused in this is, again, going to be a superpower for you. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting for you, Scorpio, is the Ace of Wands. We've got a new beginning. Something is starting off for you. And this is a seed that you have already planted that has sprouted. So I'm seeing a lot of inspiration, happiness, reinforcement of something that you are putting your focus and energy toward. You're starting to see the results of that. This is the month this is going to happen for you. Okay, so the Ace of Wands to start. We have the Moon card. This is going to be a time for you where things that didn't make sense are going to start to begin to make sense. Things that were hidden are going to come to the forefront. This is where your intuition is much more stronger and they want you to trust your instincts. Okay, we got two wolves here on this card. So wolves are coming up as signs, animal spirits that are guiding you. Okay, so we also have Page of Swords. So that was the Moon card. This is the Page of Swords. There's definitely something new that is happening. I feel you're stepping into a new timeline as a new version of yourself. You're letting go of the old you and you're stepping into this new you in this new world. December is where it all starts for you. Some of you have been picking up on this energy already. You're highly intuitive. Your senses are amplified right now. So you're going to feel and sense things more. And you're definitely sensing something new coming in. You might not be able to describe it just yet, but know that whatever you're feeling is correct. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, I feel there's a quiet energy around you right now, a quiet energy even within you. This is something that you have worked on cultivating in your life. And this month, for many of you out there, I feel you're going to have more of a quieter month because you're choosing to. Okay, so this is a really good thing because in the quietude, things start to happen for you. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if this reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, I also want you to pay attention to the numbers that are coming through today. So we have the number 1, we have the number 18, and we have the number 11. These are wealth codes. You're going to see them either individually or as a part of a sequence somewhere. And this is just confirming that you're meant to be here to receive this message. It is not by chance. It is a synchronicity that we are experiencing. All right. So the Ace of Wands, this is a fire that has been ignited within you. There's something new that you've been picking up on. This could be creativity within you, an idea. This could be something that you've been wanting to do and you're going to find yourself within the experience. You're taking action on this. This is opening you to a new timeline, right? This is you focusing. And because you are focusing, you're starting to see growth and progress. Right? So I see you committing yourself to something, devoting yourself to a lifestyle, maybe paying off your debts next year. You're like, you know what? I have decided that I'm going to start saving money this month into the new year. I'm going to pay off all of my debts. This could be you creating work-life balance. There's an idea that, you know what? This job has been very stressful for me. So I'm going to look for something that is a little bit more balanced. And not worrying or stressing. I'm getting these, thoughts that are looping in your mind or ideas. And perhaps you've had a lot of ideas, Scorpio, and maybe you haven't taken action on them. This is an active card. We are moving into the year where there's going to be a lot of movement in our lives. And I feel that Spirit is supporting you and favoring you right now, Scorpio. I think it's because of all the planetary alignments. They're showing me the universe and all the different planets. And they're showing me someone's birth chart. So I feel the way the planets are aligned in your birth chart are actually favoring you at this time. So take a look at your birth chart to see where things are aligned. And this is going to actually reveal to you your wealth era, the area of the house that's going to be in. Okay, so check that out. The Ace of Wands here also is your magic. This is you showing up in your world as the magician, as the co-creator, right? So December, I keep saying this, is a really big month for all of us out there. It's a month where we're going to experience a lot of expansions. The energy of abundance is floating around, wealth, prosperity, all of it. We can feel whatever way we want about it, right? We can either feel good or bad about it. But whatever that feeling is, we're feeling the theme of that in the air. So it's up to you how you show up. And the Ace of Wands is connecting you back to you, your magic. How are you broadcasting that magic, your energy? How's your aura? How do you feel? You know, when you're by yourself, what kind of energy are you emitting into the world? They want you to pay attention to this because this is what is going to grow your reality. And they are bringing you back into alignment so you can experience the abundance, the wealth, the prosperity that you have been desiring. There's something here that you desire to create, something that you're calling into your world. Spirit is letting you know, here it is. I'm bringing it in, but you have to start somewhere. So this is the beginning of everything for you. You know, the beginning of the life experience you desire to have. And it's you becoming that version of you that is in that experience, right? So who are you in the experience you're desiring to create, Scorpio? Your opportunity is now to start to take action, intentional action to create that. You are very powerful. You have the ability to dive into the depths of your soul, to get really deep into something and understand it. You have this gift. Some of you are empaths out there. You have these ability to foresee, understand, or just know. And perhaps that just comes out of nowhere. Sometimes you can't even explain how you know something, but you know. And I feel this has to do with going back to previous timelines and living the many different experiences you've had in those past lives, life experiences. And it's the knowledge that just rises within you. And there's some sort of, there's a soul contract, but there's also a commitment that you made in a past life that is coming forward now. So you're going to experience a karmic upgrade this month. There's some sort of karmic energy that is working its way through your life right now. And if you're aware of what this is, I feel some of you are. You know deep down what's going on, and it has to do with something karmic. It has to do with past lives. Maybe it has to do with your ancestors. But you're here now in this experience, whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, you're here. This is your reality, right? And from here, you move forward. So they're realigning you in a way, recalibrating you. And focus is going to be a superpower, not to be distracted, right? Because there are a lot of distractions around you. The month of December is very busy. It is active. It is chaotic. And sometimes it can derail us. We can allow our emotions to overwhelm us, or our own, self, where we can sometimes find ourselves in this inner battle. But I feel you have things handled right now. There's a beautiful bright light energy coming in for you. And if you're in a place of darkness right now, because the moon does come out in the dark. I mean, I have seen the moon outside in the sky during the day, but at night is where you really see it shining bright. So I feel some of you out there, this is something that they're sharing now, is you do really well under pressure. When you're stressed, when there is like this energy of friction and intensity around you, you shine really bright. So some of you can attest to that. You can share with me in the comment section below. I always find that myself, anytime I've gone through challenges, I shine really bright. It's like, okay, the pressure is on. I have to put more energy and effort into this. So I shine bright with my energy. But remember that this can cause burnout. So make sure that you are slowing things down this month, because you have been shining really bright, especially in the darker moments, the challenges, the hardships, right? But I feel that this allows you to really get to know yourself better. You're able to get deep down into the depths and, uncover what you need to uncover to understand it better. I feel you just have a natural ability, or your nature is to kind of get into, the depths of things, to understand them on a more intimate level, a more connected level. I don't know how to describe this. Maybe you can describe it. Comment section below, Scorpio. And the full moon, so we just had or are about to have the full moon in the sign of Gemini in the month of December. This moon rules your mind. And the Page of Swords, the swords is your mind. So this is where you have an opportunity to clear your mind of any kind of clutter, any overthinking loops, any kind of stories or narratives that no longer fit the story you are now telling. And the version of you that's in your mind that you're visualizing, I feel that some of you may have been having some sort of an inner battle, growing, spiritually going through some stuff, maybe doing some shadow work, really realigning yourself, like coming to terms with something or working through a situation that feels very difficult. But through it all, you're connected, like you're learning more and more about yourself. This is allowing you to see things that you never saw before, or make sense of things that perhaps didn't make sense before. Things are becoming more clear here. And the clarity is coming through the connection that you have with yourself, your integrity, your authenticity, and your truth, right? It is not what is outside of you, it's what's inside of you. And I feel that inside energy is starting to really shine bright, like something has sparked, something has been ignited. This feels like a fireplace that has a burner, those little lights, and maybe you're turning that light on to turn the fire on. So we use a pellet stove in our house, and we've got tons of flames, like we have to spill the gas or propane. I don't do it. My brother-in-law, my husband do this. So they know how it works. I've seen them do it, but they have to light it and the fire goes. And it's because these pellet stoves are old, and that's just kind of how we have to use them. There's a different way. I feel there's something here like that happening for you, where you're kind of jimmying things or MacGyvering them, and MacGyver's coming in as a TV show that perhaps you enjoyed, or maybe the main actor there. I forgot what his name is. Is it Tom Selleck? So the name Tom and Selleck are coming through as confirmation. MacGyver, I don't know, something to do with that, but you're MacGyvering something. It's like energetic MacGyvering, right? This is what they're sharing here with this. So this is in your mind, focus. Where is your focus going right now, Scorpio? You know, what is it that you're focusing the most on? Because that focus is going to become the result. It is the energy you're going to see reflected back to you. So your focus is going to be really important because that is a superpower that you have. So clearing your mind of the clutter, of the junk that is there, any heaviness. You know, the things that are happening in your mind affect your heart. That this is your vibration and frequency that you're giving out there. This is the energy that you're emitting and broadcasting. And there's an activation happening that is magnetizing your aura. Like your aura is becoming magnetic here. And I feel for you, silence, quiet time, you time is important. So implementing that for yourself, and know that wherever you're looking for guidance, clarity, reassurance, whatever it is that your soul needs right now, you are receiving it. Okay, you are receiving it. Don't let these external energies derail you from what you're trying to create. And the Page of Swords. So there's an unfamiliar energy that is floating around, something that feels slightly uncomfortable, or you're getting used to or adjusted to it. This is the Page of Swords. And perhaps you're making mistakes here. Maybe you failed here and there, and that is okay. That's a part of the process, right? So when you do make a mistake, just dust yourself off. When you fail, fall down, dust yourself off, get back up, and keep moving. Okay, this is a more youthful energy. It's fresh, it is young, it is explorative, it is curious. This is something that Spirit wants you to embody. Okay, so I'm getting someone that may be speaking in a baby voice. This is that youthful, younger energy. Maybe you are around someone that is younger. Maybe they have a baby voice. You know how couples sometimes talk in baby voices? That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a couple talking in baby voices. And I feel there's many of us out there that do that, right? But there's this energy, this youthful, innocent energy floating around, inviting you to explore your world and, you know, open your perspective to it as an adventure. Because you're meant to discover something this year, something as you step into the new year. So 2026 is going to be a powerful year of movement for you, of expansion, and everything is being set off here in the month of December. So, you know, it's time for you to prepare yourself and get ready to get a little bit uncomfortable, to get familiar with the unfamiliar. There's something here that you've been desiring to do, and because you're desiring it, it's not there yet. It's not here yet. But Spirit is letting you know that you are already here. You're here. It's there. All you're doing is aligning your energy to it, so you open your perspective to seeing it, right? And that's through focus. What is it that you're focusing on? So I find focus hard sometimes, to focus on something that we're doing. It requires a lot of focus here to film these readings, to read these cards. And, you know, I have to create a system, a structure in my life in order to stay focused, right? So I feel Spirit is encouraging you to start fresh, and don't be afraid to begin again or start from scratch around something. And I'm getting someone waking up every single day, having some sort of a routine. So recently I added a new routine to my day-to-day life over this last week, because I'm trying to create this frequency and vibration. I'm wanting to be more healthier. So before I go to bed, I drink chicken broth, bone broth, very healthy stuff. It helps nourish my bones, and I've already noticed that I'm getting better sleep. I want to have thicker, fuller hair. Some of you are going to really like this, but I've been using enhanced collagen, the Organica brand. I've been taking that for about 3 months, the powder. I put it in my tea and I drink it every morning. I'm also taking maternity pills. I'm not pregnant. I'm just taking them again for the vitamins and for hair nourishment. I'm using pumpkin seed oil, rosemary oil, massaging it once a week in my hair, leaving it in for an entire day and washing it out. And it's been 3 months and I'm actually starting to see results. So I'm creating this frequency and vibration, becoming this version of myself now by implementing these practices. And for me, this started 3 months ago. And this month, for December, I started the chicken and the bone broth. So we're starting things. We're creating this frequency, this flow, this vibration, right? So this is what the Page of Swords is. And they want you to be open to new opportunities. This is where, so opportunities that you have never experienced before, unexpected events, people, right? New doors that are opening for you. So this is again a fresh energy that you haven't experienced, and they want you to get out of your comfort zone. Perhaps you've been around the same people doing the same thing this past year, and it's kind of gotten stagnant for you. So they want you to get out there. They want you to explore, to discover. But in order to discover, you have to get out there and explore. So they're asking you to get uncomfortable, get out there and connect with people, do things that are a little bit different than what you've been doing. Because this is where, again, this is your wealth era, and you're going to see how this actually works out for you in the best way possible, right? So that is the Page of Swords. And trying new things, changing your routine, maybe even changing a belief that is more suited to who you are now. I feel there's old beliefs here, and Spirit is asking you to leave those in 2025 and step into 2026, maybe even just with one new belief. Right? So let's go ahead and pull an L-Key Oracle. This is a Spirit Warrior deck, and right now your Spirit Warrior is coming forward with a hard truth that your soul needs to know. So let's see what it is that they're wanting to share with you today. So we are getting Sauvage. This might be a name that you've heard somewhere or read maybe. She who is wild. Untamed, wild, and mysterious are the key words here. And we've got two crows in the image. So crows are coming along with the wolves as spirit animals for you. So let's read you the message here. All right, Sauvage comes before S. S is before T, sorry. Sauvage, she who is wild, casts a spell to change her into her most untamed self. She is caught up in the whirlwind, taking her into the wilderness of her inner souls. Cords connect her to the pendulum, one of her tools for exploring her true nature. So perhaps you've been using your pendulum more recently. And the pendulum is coming up as a sign here. Her two crow companions flutter by her as they watch the mystery unfold. Sauvage turns from light to dark and then back again because she knows the power in being both and neither. Here in the primitive pattern of her authentic self, her eyes are closed to better hear the voice of the universe calling her back to her indigenous roots. The only person who can stop Sauvage is herself. The message of this card is to examine what makes you feel tame and predictable. Now, commit to doing one unexpected act each day. Think of it as a random act of authenticity. Monitor the reactions of those in your inner circle. Some will be corvid flight mates, while others may be gently moved further away. Only those who can support you in your arcane fancies need to be maintained. Your best answer to the current situation is to let them know that you are magical and you are a wild thing, Scorpio. So look at that. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. So look at that. I'm seeing a pendulum going back and forth here, just like in this image. So I feel you're going to receive an answer from a pendulum this month. Try that out and see what comes through. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a wealth code, another wealth code for you that is going to come through an angel number. So you might already be seeing it around, and if you're not, you're going to see it. So we have the number 34. Reach out if you need to, ask for support. Okay, so give and receive help. This is what you're meant to do, give and receive. We have an energy exchange happening here. Connect with others, connect with your contacts, stay in touch, and healing hands. You're going to experience healing hands. This could be your hands that are healing others or others' hands that are healing you. This could be a massage. This could be someone writing you something and their energy came through the pen, the writing that they wrote to you, like a letter or something like that, something to do with hands. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. Hey everyone, guess what? My sister-in-law Katomi has done it again. We have this beautiful Magic Intention box available now. We've only got a limited supply of these boxes. We are so excited to unbox this for you today. So Katomi, share with us what all of these are in the box. So I'm going to pull this out. We've got this beautiful little bracelet. So share with us what that is.
This is manifestation bracelet. It will help you go through it next year.
So next year we are entering the year of the fire horse. So that's the theme of this box. And here, what do we have?
This is a purifying salt.
Purifying salt.
Yes.
And then we also have a little gift and more little goodies in here. We've got instructions on how to use this box. And Katomi has put together this beautiful Magic Intention candle here as well. So it comes with a stone that is consecrated after you light this candle, and you can actually carry this stone around with you. The candles do come in a variety of colors, and it's a surprise what color you actually get. And we're super excited about this, so make sure that you secure yours today before they're all gone, because Katomi sells out really quick. Last year they were gone, and we got tons of emails for more, so make sure you grab them now while you can.